Peace.
Fuck that.
Okay.
That's like how much we should offer our t-shirts.
So I put in a large can of crushed tomatoes.
48 plus. That's
And
a
then
lot.
maybe about a quarter cup of water. And I'm going to give it a stir, and then I'm going to add some pasta.
So why is this chips like your show today? I don't understand.
Well, because they kind of match the theme of our hamburger Hepper, in that it's an Italian style. You know, they got several different kinds, like the macaroni and cheese kind, and they got the Italian kind, and that's the kind I'm making right now. So you want to stir in, this is maybe slightly more than a cup of pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you like. And I don't like to add a whole lot of water because this pasta is going to soak up some of this. You want it to be a little bit more firm, not quite so soupy. And just kind of mash it down in there. And then I'm going to put a lid over it and let it cook up for as long as it takes for the pasta to get done, which, you know, could be 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the pasta you used. Okay, so this is on like a medium heat. You just want to let it come to a boil. You might need to turn it down, but just keep an eye on it. And that's as simple as it is. After that, all you need to do is just the seasoning. You know, maybe add a little more salt and pepper if you want. And it's done.
Can you make that on like a campfire or something?
You could, because it only needs like it's a one-pot dish.
You know, I'm buying me some stock in Coleman because all them survivalists are all like, you gotta get that Coleman
I think that's
stove.
like stuff put out by Coleman.
I think it might be. That's a smart idea.
I think it's
You know
advertising.
what? Why couldn't we get some kind of job hawking shit for
Survivalist.
survival stuff?
Well, that's it. If you got a business that has to do with survivalist stuff, we will be your spokesmodels.
Right.
You just contact us at colasisters@gmail.com.
And we'll have an arrangement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's exactly how, you know, the sort of free market, you know, bootstrap American way. That's patriotism, you know.
Right.
None of this globalist shit. I'm sorry, I'm going totally local. I'm going to come out against the man. You know, we all have to work for the man.
Yeah.
And we have to take his handouts and all
Yes,
that shit, which
of
is
course.
really demoralizing. But we don't have to, excuse me, agree with him.
Whoa.
You know, just because we work for him and we're his slaves.
Are you okay? Good Lord,
I have
Shasta.
these horrible allergies. But anyway, yeah, just because we're like a chattel to him doesn't mean we can't smart our mouths off when he's not around.
Right.
I mean, thank the Lord we still have free speech in this country, or both me and you would be dead.
Well, but do we really have a whole lot of free speech? I mean, really?
Well, I can show my butt whenever I please in my house. And I can choose
Yeah,
to
but you can't
charge
show
for
your
it.
butt out in public or you get charged with indecent exposure. That's not freedom of speech.
No. 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 Freedom of speech is like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just like, you know, you can have an opinion and the secret police isn't going to come and send you off to the camps or something. Besides, like, that's so, like, last century. Like, freedom of speech is like, they don't have that in other countries.
No, it's
They
a
don't-
uniquely American phenomenon.
It's just some crap the man came up with that it was like a new marketing idea back in
Right,
the
it's a gimmick.
Right.
It's like, oh, but
Red, white, and blue.
you have this advantage here.
Yes.
But it's selectively enforced.
It's a way of getting the workers who they still needed at the time.
Right. Like if you try to organize as workers against the man, he's going to put a stop to your freedom of speech.
Right. Oh, dude, he's gonna put a stop to your laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what Norma Ray was all about.
Nothing irks the man more than organizing workers.
Ooh, that's true.
You know.
Oh, being anti-war.
Right, that too. But like, if you're organizing the workers, his slaves, basically, he don't like that
That's
at all.
probably worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why he only lets the mob do it.
Right. You got to contract that shit out to a sociopath.
You've got to go, I'm hiring Whack and Hut to do my union organizing.
Yeah.
I don't need you people to get any ideas of your own in your own heads. That's why I can't give you education or books.
So check it out. It's boiling up. I'm going to turn down the heat some.
Which is why the man loves illegal immigration.
Oh, yeah.
Because it brings a bunch of people who are very, very desperately poor.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't give them any education.
No. They're just there to work.
But he doesn't want to make them smart.
No, of course not. Because they might organize against him.
I think that actually the man concentrates. He knows his enemy's weaknesses. And so he concentrates on whatever that is. Because he's smart. He doesn't want to waste his resources. At least insofar as his immediate control is situated. I think really the man, like the real men behind the men that we see, that they are probably disabled, extremely intelligent, very very, very wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just hire these other people because, they're afraid. They're very, very afraid. So they hire, really confident
Yeah.
people who excelled in debate at school, like Henry Kissinger, people who have access to grind, passion for their job, like Zbigniew or, even Jimmy Carter, for goodness sake. So they hire them to sort of run the world. And they're very despondent. And I think they might give us money to do their they could maybe convince somebody that it was okay because we were undermining morale in Czechoslovakia or someplace like that. Or maybe France. Every bad, they have such high standards in their culture that everything American insults them.
Right.
So, maybe we could be sent to France to insult them so much they lost all, I don't know, will to live, and they all killed themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Or surrendered.
Well, while we're on the topic of the man, how much time we got, cameraman?
20 minutes.
Oh, we got tons of time.
Got tons of time. I still have one more topic to cover.
I might just be done with this before our time is up.
We can eat it.
Yeah, we can always eat it. As you can see, it's starting to thicken up. And the pasta's starting to get done. Still needs a few more minutes, so just kind of mush it back down in the liquid and cover it again. See how quick that is? You don't need to buy that box. You can just get simple stuff at the store. You can buy the pasta in bulk like I did, or you can get a big old package of it. And it's going to cost you, all the ingredients together, it's going to cost you less than just, buying that box of shit.
That's why they took Martha Stewart down, because she was saying simple things, And they were like, fuck that. We got to sell our chemicals. We got to get those people full of them chemicals.
Yeah.
Or else our plan won't work. So let's get her on some securities fraud or something. I mean, it's really difficult to take down Martha Stewart. I mean, how many crimes did she commit in a day?
Well, but they didn't take her down. They just slapped her on the wrist. Because if they would have taken her down, they would have killed her. Given her the pancreatic cancer or whatnot and been done with her.
Yeah, that's true.